What's going on, y'all? It's the kid J Nolan here. Hey man, I could already feel a beige rage coming on. The DJ that everybody loves to hate, DJ Envy, is now under fire with a couple of his counterparts and colleagues. Of course, we already know there's been some rumors of some scamming taking place that he was involved in with some real estate and all this type of stuff. There was some speculation going online. People were saying that they were out here taking people's money. DJ Envy was trying to absolve himself of any guilt in the situation. However, there is now a lawsuit that's including his name in it. So I'm on northjersey.com, which is where DJ Envy and his counterparts allegedly live. You know, I don't know all that information, but it's pretty well known he's been living in New Jersey for a long time. And it states, New Jersey real estate influencers, radio DJ accused of defrauding almost $2 million from two men. Now, this is only the first lawsuit. There may be many to follow. A New Jersey real estate influencer couple and a well-known radio DJ are at the center of a lawsuit claiming they conned two men into investing $1.5 million in apartments in Paterson, New Jersey with no results to show for it. Anthony Barone and Anthony Martini filed a suit in State Superior Court in Passaic County on July 6th. Seeking a number of damages, including compensatory, consequential, and punitive damages. The lawsuit says Barone and Martini invested in a 50-unit apartment building project on Main Street in Paterson. The pair say Bergen County residents Cesar and Jennifer Pena disappeared, taking their money and leaving Barone and Martini with nothing to show for their investments. The phone number for Cesar Pena's one-on-one real estate consultation business did not have a voicemail set up. So now they're trying to call them, contact them, get some type of information, get an explanation or anything regarding this money, this apartment building, this 50-unit space that y'all were trying to get and get tenants in and make a flip off of. They've now disappeared. Ran off on the plug. They're not answering the phone and they don't have no voicemail set up. So you can't even leave them a message. You try to text a motherfucker, ain't nothing coming back. So yeah, there definitely seems like there's some guilt there. Furthermore, the suit says that in 2018, Barone heard radio personality DJ Envy from Power 105, whose real name is Rashawn Casey, talk about his actual partnership with the Pinas. According to the suit, DJ Envy would buy undervalued homes in Paterson and flip them to sell or rent. And this would enable him to have positive cash flow on a short-term investment. This is the promotions he was doing on the actual Breakfast Club show. So, of course, him stating that gave goodwill to the public, which influenced people to want to go into the investment with him and his colleagues. In 2019, the Pinas and DJ Envy specifically promoted the Taylor Apartments investment to Barone and Martini. That September, Cesar Pena sent Martini a formation certificate and a stock purchase agreement to purchase 25% of Taylor Apartments to own and develop the project. Cesar's wife, Jennifer, had the remaining interest on the project. Going even further into this, according to the lawsuit, the Pinas told them that this project was already funded with about $2.5 million investment from Jennifer and a construction loan for about $3.5 million. The $5.6 million estimated construction cost will be covered by the investment and construction loan. So they came to the table telling them how much they already had solidified an investment in this project. Again, building more and more confidence. And they basically told Martini that his investment would cover overruns and operating costs until the units were sold or rented. After having lunch with Envy and Cesar, Barone was then convinced to buy into this same project. Cesar asked him for $1 million to get 25% ownership, but Barone didn't want to invest that much money. Instead, it was agreed that he would put up $500K. And he would get a 12.5 stake, putting up half and receiving half of the ownership. According to the Pinas, the $7 million in then existing assets and Barone's $500,000 investment were more than sufficient to cover all of the costs to complete the construction of these Taylor Apartments project. Basically, with all of this investment, they said that they were ready to go. Everything was going to be good. You're just going to be running the operating costs. We already know how to flip this shit. So all you got to do is keep it up. You know what I'm saying? While we're vacant and everything's going to be good. We won't need anything additional. It's taken care of. The suit says Martini's signature was needed to add a new member to the company, but it wasn't immediately approved. But Cesar then emailed Barone documents that supposedly contained Martini's signature, basically stating, we got this guy over here involved. You know, he signed the contract. So all we need is for you to sign off. But they didn't actually have an official signature from this man. They're basically saying that there was a fraud, a forged signature in here to get somebody else to join and put their money up. As the project continued, Cesar told Barone that there were going to be construction delays because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Remember, these guys met in 2018. They've been making negotiations, putting money up. 2019, then 2020 comes, COVID hits. Barone said that in late 2021, Cesar told him construction had officially begun and would continue straight through 2022 until it was completed, and that the pandemic had sent rent prices through the roof. They would make even more money than they expected in the beginning. So it's like, hey, with this COVID shit going on, it's going to be a lot of rent going up, inflation, all this stuff. This is going to allow us to rent these apartments out at a higher price than we even bargained for in the beginning. So we're going to make buku profits. The lawsuit says Martini then asked about the construction status and was told that it was continuing, when in fact, no construction was done in 2020 or 2021 for the most part. Cesar then assured them that the project would be completed in 2022, but continued to push the completion date back. So now he's just doing damage control. They're seeing like, yo, I just drove past the spot. I went to go check on it. Nothing's being done. You said shit was going all swimmingly, but ain't nothing in there but dead fish. He keeps saying, yo, we gonna get it done. We gonna take care of it. Don't worry, baby. We got the money. We got the funds. We got the team. Just trust in me. Martini then drove past the project in August of 2022, and he said that no progress had been made for over a year. The lawsuit claims that only the foundation has been poured for the project. So they haven't even built no structure. They just laid foundation out. God damn. At this point, Martini starts demanding his money back repeatedly, but Cesar kept putting him off, not answering. Unfortunately for Anthony Barone, he was still drinking the Kool-Aid. So he actually decided to invest in other projects and partner up with Cesar and his wife to do even more business. So Anthony Barone then invested $300,000 in a project called Flip to Dow, which is another real estate investment trust from the Pinas. And the lawsuit says that further fraudulent tactics were used on him. My guy, if you didn't see no improvement on the first project, why would you then go into another one? Flip to Dow would allow people to use cryptocurrency or credit cards to own fractional shares of their buildings for as little as $100. See, stuff like this is crazy because there are legit businesses and companies out there that'll allow you to do fractional shares, ownership in apartment buildings, student housing. There's actual legit folks that do this, but they started their own version, and they were going to allow you to make crypto investments. So you didn't have to even pull actual money from your bank account. You could have a crypto folder, you know what I'm saying? There's people out there that were really making money in that space, in that sector. So it sounds good, Of course, in the midst of 2020, 2021, everybody was adapting to crypto. Everybody was talking about it. A lot of people lost big. So they say, hey, we got this Flip to Dow thing. Y'all should join. Y'all should put money up. Y'all should invest in this with us. This is going to be big. Part of the operating agreement, each owning member was given the right to review the books. Okay, so they were going to be able to go see what's going on financially, see where money's coming and going. And the company was required to provide quarterly and annual reports, which they never received. The lawsuit then goes to say that Anthony Barone reached out to DJ Envy, contacted him to confront him after seeing an Instagram post about how Envy and the Pinas were allegedly running a $13 million Ponzi scheme. So he's like, yo, I heard y'all running a Ponzi scheme. Y'all done got $13 million out of people. I done put money into what y'all doing. You got to give me an explanation, bro. What the fuck y'all doing with my money? I got wife, kids, all this stuff. Y'all owe me an explanation. You got some explaining to do. He also contacted a co-founder and attorney who was allegedly involved with the Flip to Dow project. But they told him that they were not. So they were basically wiping their hands clean, saying, I have nothing to do with that. I don't know what you heard, what you thought, but it ain't me. Several other people began posting on social media to report that they had also been defrauded. At this point, Barone is demanding his money back, and the lawsuit says that the Pinas have not responded to any further requests about his money, and they appear to no longer be living in their home in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey. But they haven't gone dormant. They have not gone radio silent. Okay, recent Instagram posts show Jennifer Pena in Miami. Cesar's Instagram is no longer active, but they do have a couple page called Flipping NJ, which recently posted a video on July 10th. As far as Anthony Barone can determine, the Pinas simply took his money for their own personal usage to pay off other victims of earlier schemes. So they had already been running this same type of play on other people before they got to y'all. And this is why you have to be extremely careful about who you're getting involved with on a business level, man. Ever since the pandemic hit, everybody's been trying to become a real estate guru, a financial analyst, a cryptocurrency trader. People was trying to get y'all to open all types of wallets. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was having all types of meetings, starting up these motherfucking teams. These Ponzi schemes, these pyramid schemes, getting y'all to join, getting your family and friends to join, put money into it. And like I've said a few times recently, a lot of the people that were promoting all of these ideas, pontificating on what it could be and what it should be, a lot of them are no longer even in that business. They're no longer even promoting their involvement in any of these professions, right? We never saw any of them that had any official certificates, education. You know, they just came up with some shit they learned from another nigga who thought he learned some shit off YouTube. They started bringing it to the people. There's so many fake real estate people out here that are getting sued for the same shit. Like I told y'all a couple days ago, I watch Pocket Watching with JT all the time, and he's exposing all of these types of folks. It's entertaining at this point because there's so many people that just got swept up. They saw an opportunity for a quick flip. I could put as much as $100, $500, $1,000 in, and I'm going to make it back. I trust you with my money. I know you're going to do something major with it because you've been proven. But what have they proven? These motherfuckers be pulling up to empty housing lots, acting like they just bought it. People just be roaming the streets, finding empty neighborhoods and saying, this my new crib, this the new spot, I'm about to flip it for $800,000. I got it for $4. Motherfucker ain't got no motherfucker ain't got no paperwork, no bank loans, no nothing. They just saying what they doing. And then they're going into these open houses, touring the shit for themselves, getting the key out, hitting the little apps to get the key and shit, and saying, man, I can't wait to flip this. Bro, you ain't flipping a motherfucking thing but that key. But unfortunately, we're in a time where people are struggling. People are taking the last bit of money that they had, their nest egg, their savings, and they're trying to find a way to use what they have to get something greater, right? And this is a time where we have to have even more discernment than ever before, because people can smell that on you. People can see it on you, sense it, that weakness, that desperation, right? So I urge y'all, unless somebody can show you proof, results, long-standing results, years of actually doing something beneficial and helping others, I suggest you be very tight with your wallets and your pocketbooks. Now, I will say, DJ Envy seems to be relatively innocent in this situation. He didn't take nobody's money. I don't even know if Envy actually put money into the project. If he did, he lost money too, more than likely. But he is included in this lawsuit, so he's going to have to answer to it in some form or fashion, or a representative on his team are going to have to step up to give some sort of information, anything he knows, because initially they heard about the Pinas through you. This is why you can't co-sign everybody. This is why you can't support every motherfucker's dreams. If the shit don't seem right, if they done scam somebody 2 times, don't let someone else be the third. You could just say, hey man, I'm gonna let you do what you do over there. I'm gonna do what I do over here. Much love and respect, but I can't promote your product. Sometimes you got to do that with people. Let me know what y'all think of this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit the post notification bell for all updates, and I'll see y'all on the next one, all right? Much love and respect, y'all. Peace.